Well, good morning, guys. 2 a.m. We are rolling. We are officially westbound and down, pulling out of the house right now. Yeah, everything's loaded up. It's Sturgis time. Let's go. I'll be hitting you guys up a little bit through the road here and there, and but for the most part, it's going to be largely the same from last year. So I'm probably not going to record a whole lot until daybreak. Until I make my first pit stop here, and it'd be about probably hour and a half, 2 hours till I get to the west side. Probably first pit stop will be in Bellwood, Illinois, I think. But yeah, it's roll time. We'll pick this up, like I said, as I get to the western suburbs of Chicago. All right, see you in a little bit. Well, there it is, downtown Chicago, right there. Yeah, we're through. We're heading up on. We're almost to the 290 split. So time to start heading west again. All right, see you later. All right, we just jumped on 90. We'll be on 90 now for the next 1,000 miles thereabouts. All right. Pick this up probably as I get close to Wisconsin, hopefully. See you there. Well, welcome Interstate 39 into the chat. It's joining up now. Yeah, I haven't stopped since I left Michigan City, so just clicking off miles, about 2.5 hours in, 2 hours in. We'll probably pit stop here in either Roscoe or South Beloit or somewhere and grab some more coffee and use the facilities. And I'll probably wait until I get up by Madison to get fuel, just because it's going to be cheaper up there. We're right around $4 a gallon here, and yeah, I'm kind of a cheap Polak, so we'll wait till we get up closer to Madison. Still at about half a tank and 167 miles in. I mean, my tablet says I got 183 of range left. I don't think I got that much. I probably got like 125. I probably could make it almost to Toma, not quite though. But yeah, we'll go ahead and roll this thing to the Wisconsin line. We'll roll this thing all the way to the Wisconsin line, because why not? All right, I'm gonna quit talking. Old Rockton Road, the last time we have to pay a toll this entire, well, on the way out. We might have to pay some more on the way home. Probably will at least once, depending on which way I go to get home, but you know. Rockton Road, aka South Beloit Toll Plaza. I think all three of the tolls I had to pay were like $6 or something like that. I think they were like 5 and change last year, so I'd say they probably went up maybe 20% or so, probably. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and make a pit stop here at the South Beloit exit in a couple miles, but I'll pick this up after I get some coffee and all that good stuff here in 3 miles, and then go ahead and get into the state of Wisconsin, the Badger State. Yeah. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alrighty, time to say bye-bye to Interstate 39. Bye-bye, 39. It's nice seeing you. As 39 heads north to Wausau. And 90 and 94 head to the Dells, and then eventually either to La Crosse and then Rochester, Minnesota, or Toma, well, or Toma's where they split, or Eau Claire and the Twin Cities, which is where 94 goes. But overall, making good time so far. What? Let's call it just about 5 hours in. We've gone 260 miles. You know, 50. You know, you average 50 mile an hour. You know, pulling an RV, including pit stops and fuel and da 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 da. That's actually pretty good. Alrighty, I'll pick this up after La Crosse. Well, actually, I'll probably chime in again around Toma. Alright, see you there. Alrighty, 2 miles from the Toma split. Yep, we're just ticking them off and putting them down. About 45 minutes from being in La Crosse, and it's the first real construction zone I've been in where we've had, you know, lanes get kind of moved around. Won't be the last though, I have more. Old Toma, Wisconsin. Why put Toma on there? You're in Toma. The whole reason you sign Toma is because of this interchange. There's no reason to sign it. You know, maybe you could argue you could put, you know, downtown Toma, use 90 West, but that should be flipping. 94 is fine with Eau Claire and St. Paul, although if they skip St. Paul and put Minneapolis, that wouldn't be that bad. That actually would be pretty good, but yeah, there's no reason to put Toma. Put, you know, Rochester, Minnesota. But then again, Wisconsin's not going to sign Rochester because Minnesota doesn't even like signing Rochester. Why would Wisconsin sign it? Always kind of weird though. We've been using 90s mileposts, but it seems like 94 is the through and 90 exits. Whatever. Is it nitpicky? Yeah, maybe a little, but yeah, who cares? Nitpick a little bit. That's what Mr. Control City Freak does, so that's what I'm going to do too. Okay, I'll see you guys on Alaska. All right, stop off at Woodman's is complete. We have beer, we have sausage, we have everything that I'll need for the week. The fridge is a little warmer than I'd like right now. The freezer was like at 20. The fridge was like at 45, but you know, I stopped, so she was just working on the battery. She didn't have the umbilical going, and it's a 12-volt fridge, so, but it's blowing cold, so that's all I really worry about. As we get rolling again, we'll be moving. I got like, I want to say right about 300 miles still to get to the casino. We'll have at least one, if not two, fuel stops still. Probably go ahead and stop around Rochester and get fuel again. I'm going to go ahead and roll going through. I should have gotten my flipping that other screw, because this thing keeps wanting to fall down. My camera keeps wanting to fall down. My thumb screw's not long enough, but I'll keep this rolling going across the river. Yeah, so far I've been making decent time. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for visiting Wisconsin. Here we go, crossing the big river, the mighty Mississippi. That's not the big section. That's the, yeah, we're kind of in a swamp area here. Swamp, lake, whatever you want to call it. But we're still on the Wisconsin side, so this is not one of Minnesota's 10,000 lakes. Mississippi, right there. Boom. See how the sign says so right there? Welcome to Minnesota. Welcome to Minnesota there now, don't you know? All right. Motorcycles. Michigander motorcycles. Look at that. Bunch of them too. I wonder where they're going. And there is one on a gold wing just because. That's the first pack I've seen. How about that? I actually saw one today. Oh, look out. What the hell was that? I don't even know. Flower pot and all sorts of crap in the road. The pro from Dover. Yeah, Ben Dover. Alright, I'm like 10 miles from the Rochester exit. I'm like an hour from Albert Lee. I don't know if I'm going to stop in Rochester. I'm going to go all the way to Albert Lee to get fuel yet. But I know I'm going to need to stop at the rest area if I do go to Albert Lee to just check the fridge. Alright, see you guys a little bit. Alright, well, coming into Adrian, Adrian, Minnesota. Wrong Adrian. Yo, Adrian. Yeah, I got like probably 45 minutes left. It's really clouded up. Radar still looks clear down here. There's some nastiness further north, you know, like between halfway between like Sioux Falls and Fargo, but yeah, other than clouding up, I mean, there might be some storms later tonight, but right now it looks like it's just going to be cloudy and humid, and yeah. Wind shifted too. All of a sudden, I see some signs that the wind has now come out of the southwest instead of out of the southeast. So, got a little bit of a headwind now. Last fuel up was 11.5 mile a gallon. It's better than the one I had before, but still not particularly great. But yeah, so I'll pick this up as I get off the highway here in another half an hour. Alright, see you in a little bit. Alright, I got 3 miles left here on 90, and then we gotta go on and go about, yeah, go a little bit south and east, and then south and west, and yeah, you end up, I'll put a map somewhere to show you guys exactly how to get there. Basically, if you're coming from the Minnesota side, you get off at the last exit, you go down like, I don't know, 5 or 7 miles to, I think it's actually State Line Road. I think it's one side of the street is Iowa, one side is Minnesota, and then eventually you get to the point where where Iowa ends and Minnesota, or where Minnesota ends and Iowa, goes out a little bit further west, but it's not by a lot. All right, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna keep rolling, but yeah, I've been here before. It's not a bad place to stay. It's cheap. It's a casino. You got stuff you can do to pass the time and da 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 da. And I was hoping to play golf this afternoon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that or not because the weather does not look ideal, but it's possible. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Larchwood, yeah, that's the place. That's the town, Larchwood, Iowa. Looks like I'm clear, I hope. East Laverne. Why? Yeah, I get it. East, there's not a lot of great cities to sign. Albert Lee's horrible, but I guess, Rochester would probably be best. Rochester's what? I think it's either the biggest or second biggest city that's not in the Twin City areas. Maybe Duluth is bigger. I don't know. Must be laying some tar down here or something. Oh, look out. only bad thing about coming here is you get a lot of these where cross traffic doesn't have to stop. It's like, ugh. All right, 6 miles till State Line Avenue, aka 100th Street. All right. What's that clicking noise? There's the park, and they got a crowd. I am glad I made a reservation, because yeah, they are pretty full, surprisingly. But it's probably, I think they got 24, 25 spots, and probably half of them are full. So I'm going to get checked in. I'm going to get my power and water hooked up, and then I might go to the golf shop and see about trying to get out and get at least 9 holes in this afternoon. What you think about that? All right, I'll see you from the rig in a few minutes.